The terrific trio.
We were going for Teresa's Angels.
Go ahead, you start.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Kent from Minnesota, and it is so wonderful to see you all here. You are going to get so much out of this weekend, and this is all part of your journey. You just won't believe what you'll get out of it, and you're all here for a reason, and we are so happy that you're here. I started out in T-Tapp. I found it in 1999, right when it was coming together in a Woman's World magazine. I had just had my third child, and in 1 week, I lost 13.5 inches. It's like, what is this? I called down there. I want to be a trainer, started working with Lauren, but you know how life kind of happens, and as women, we are taking care of everybody else, and then I was pregnant with my fourth child, running a daycare, homeschooling the kids, and, you know, it was just everybody else except, you know, that time for you. So it was, I'd go back to T-Tapp over the years, you know, a wedding was coming up, it always worked. In 2008, I was working at a church. I was a children's ministries director walking by and desperate for volunteers at Vacation Bible School, and I saw a lady, I'm like, oh, maybe that nice big lady will help me. Oh, it's me, ah! So that was a big turning point. What? They like my story. Yes.
I like your story. I like your story.
But it's been healing, and you think, okay, now I T-Tapp because I want to look good and lose the inches. Oh, it's so much more about health, and I know many of you experienced that, but I had severe disc degeneration and thyroid, and only way I could be fixed and moving my neck again was spinal surgery. Yeah, I don't think so. So T-Tapp has been very helpful, but you think you get there, you know, and I remember coming down here in 2008, and like, this is it, now I'm gonna be a trainer, you know, 10 years later. And you think these trainers are just, I mean, they're just magnificent. I was gonna train with this lady named Michelle, and I remember her walking through that door, yes, this one, and I was like, look at her, you know, and you think, oh, we're just perfect, we have it all together, but you know what? We are all women, we are all human, and we all have healing, and stuff happens. So you think you're just, you know, well, I'm a trainer now, this is all it, we're all looking good, but you do it for the health reasons and to move. And you know, getting through that life, I went through a very traumatic divorce, it's going to be a book in its own. We'll save that for later. But I didn't realize for the last 7 years I was walking around with severe PTSD. And I finally saw a therapist. I'm healing. Can you tell, Teresa, I'm healing? Mm-hmm. But it's like, how did you get through that for 7 years with severe? I thought it was only military people who had that. You know what? It was T-Tapp, and it's that movement that kept you going, that kept me at least surviving and getting through it. But we all have our stories and our healing and our journeys, and I'm just so happy to see you. We are here to help you and encourage you, so please come up. And we just love you all. Okay, now I'll share.
Thank you, Jennifer. She always has the greatest stories. I'm Annete. I'm a T-Tapp trainer, and I'm from Iowa. And I first learned about T-Tapp with the Women's Fitness magazine in 1998, and just everything made sense in Teresa's article. It was the first fitness article that I actually read that made sense, actually. I just was behind it all the way. And I can't remember, it was 2001 or 3, we had a debate about that when I became a trainer, and love hearing everyone's stories. And it truly is more than about inch loss. The fitness level of this is just amazing, especially the new core floor. I love that one. So enjoy this weekend.
That was short and sweet. Okay, I'm Michelle Barbuto. I'm a trainer from Pittsburgh. I'm also the Mummy Fitness trainer and the trainer mentor, which I get to train some incredible trainers for Teresa. I really enjoy doing that. I found T-Tapp back when I was pregnant with my 6th child. I got into it for back pain relief, had it within a week, and then continued to lose inches in my hips and thighs during the last trimester of my pregnancy, which you know doesn't happen that often. I've used T-Tapp to rehab flat feet, plantar fasciitis, a torn meniscus, a torn rotator cuff, tennis elbow, and then I've used it to help people with mastectomies, frozen shoulders, reconstructive surgery for mastectomies, hip replacements, knee replacements, Parkinson's, I mean, it's an amazing workout. It helped me through 2008 when I lost 200 pounds. Still don't miss him. By the way, I did bring Mr. Wright this year. He's back there, so say hi to Wendell.
Is Wright his last name?
No, it's Tyler. No. She said, is Wright his last name? So anyway. But T-Tapp has kept me going, like Jen has said, through the divorce, through me returning to college to get my RN, for me completing state boards and getting a job, through raising the 6 kids as a single mom, and most recently through the death of my son John 2 years ago. So the menopause I'm in now, and then the never-ending grieving process, it just keeps me going. And then the sisterhood that I find within it is, I can't even describe. I mean, I'm so grateful for Teresa that I get to be here again. This is my 13th year here. Yeah, I've been T-tapping for 15 years. Mikey's going to be 15 this year. Yeah, he's taller than me now.
Time flies.
I know, right? So anyway, that's my story. And then I know I have people to measure. I was on a 6-hour delay today from Pittsburgh. So if you need me to measure you, see me later or tomorrow morning. I'd be happy to.
Thank you very much.